Welcome back to the channel and to episode 35 of playing every golf course in Essex. And today we're at Frinton Golf Links, one of the county's true seaside layouts. But this review is going to be a little different because the sequel events didn't quite give me the experience I was hoping for. Frinton sits on the northeast coastal line of Essex, usually about an hour and 15 minutes from Brentwood where I live. But on the day my journey turned into a marathon, a flip lorry on the A12 meant 3 hours in the car. Obviously not the club's fault at all, but it did mean we had to delay our tee time and all the plans I had for a relaxed start went out the window. So look, I was hoping to grab some proper seaside fish and chips at the clubhouse beforehand, but time wasn't on my side. Instead, it was a quick barbecue chicken panini, which to be fair was decent, but no time for practice, no warm up, straight onto the first tee. Not exactly the ideal prep for tackling a course like this. Now, Frinton has two courses. There's the little 9-hole Kirby course made up of short par 4s and par 3s, which is great for a little quick knockabout, I'd imagine. But the focus for today was the main 18-hole Havers course, a par 71 playing just under 6,000 yards from the yellows and stretching to about 6,200 yards from the very back tees. The golf course really has a true links feel, something unique in Essex, with firm fairways, tight lies and the wind as its biggest events. Condition-wise, the greens were a real standout, immaculate, fast and true. Maybe a bit too good for me as the free putts stacked up. The tee boxes were flat and playable, though showing wear from the dry spell, and the fairway sadly had suffered most, cracked and dry, crying out for some rain as Frinton doesn't have fairway irrigation. From the clubhouse, you get lovely views over the course, a real highlight spot to soak it all in. One quirk though, even though you're right by the sea, you don't actually see it. A raised wall and a line of beach huts block the view, so the course almost feels like it sits in a bowl, hidden away from the coastline. One tip I'd give, this is very much a course worth walking. It's flat in terms of terrain, so you're not fighting any steep climbs, but the fairways are littered with little bumps and hollows, like riding over cobblestones, which means a buggy ride isn't the smoothest. I needed one to help with speed and filming, but if you can lace up the shoes and walk it, I would do so. On the day, the weather was all over the place. We started grey and windy, then got a burst of sunshine before the heavens opened, and it looked like one almighty storm was rolling in. Look, unfortunately, we didn't get to finish. Only 14 holes before the light and the storm called the time on the round. As for the cost of playing here, they do an all-day pass for about £100, which I believe gives you unlimited golf. To play just 18, it's £60 for visitors at the weekend and £50 midweek, with a members guest rate of about £30. Look, I'll give my honest verdict on those prices in the next video when I come back to do the rematch. I can see Frinton being a really enjoyable place to play, but too many things went against us on the day. That said, I'm planning to come back and soon we'll do it all again. So, will we get there with no A12 delays? Will I finally get my seaside fish and chips at the course? Will I be there early enough to review the breakfast? Will we get lusher fairways from the recent rain? Crucially, will we get 18 holes in? It's definitely worth finding out next time.